to another episode of Alexandra TV. Now, today's episode is different. Today's episode is special. And I would say that today's episode and what I will be sharing with you today is the most important announcement I've done thus far in my life. On February 2nd, 2022, 2 months ago, I made a decision that I know for sure, now it already has, honestly, will change my life forever. At the same time, I know for sure that this is a decision that was meant to be. I know that what is happening right now, it's exactly what is supposed to be happening in my life at this moment. And I even feel like this is something that the universe was telling me to do and was even pushing me to do for the past year or so, really. But I was kind of just saying, no, not now, I'll do it after, I still have this, I still have that. But on February 2nd, 2022, I decided to leave Montreal, the place where I was born, the place where I was raised, the place where I spent my entire life, where I went to school, where I have my friends, the place that I know so well and that knows me so well. I am who I am because of Montreal. I love my city, that's the thing. But for the past year or so, there was this feeling, there was this voice, there was something in my spirit telling me, your time here is over. It's time for you to go. And of course, because I was comfortable where I was, because it's what I've known my entire life, because my family is there, my friends are there, I was kind of just ignoring that, even if deep down I knew that perhaps it's true. And I also felt for the past year or so that I wanted to travel. You see, I've already traveled a lot in my life, but I've always felt like I wanted to spend at least a year or so traveling the world. And because of the pandemic, well, that didn't happen, And now that I'm turning 33 this year, I kind of felt this past year that it was now or never, right? I felt like, okay, eventually I'm going to settle down, I'm going to have kids and whatnot. So it has to happen now. Now, of course, I'm not saying, if you have kids, of course you can make it happen. Nothing is impossible. But I knew that for me and my own experience, I wanted to do this as a, single woman. I wanted to do this without the responsibility of kids, right? So on February 2nd, I decided that I was going to leave. And for the past 2 months, in only 2 months, I had to just arrange for everything, to really leave my old life behind. I had to sell everything. I had to, some of the souvenirs and things, I had to leave them with friends, with some family. Of course, I will be going back to Montreal periodically, but I don't know if I will ever be back in Montreal, like back leaving, I'm going to travel for the next 3 years and I'll see where life takes me. I feel like my spirit will know where I'm supposed to be. Like when I will be somewhere, I feel like the place where I'm gonna settle down, I will know, I will have a feeling, something, my spirit will tell me this is the place. And perhaps it's not Montreal. I mean, perhaps it is, we don't know, right? At this point right now, I'm just taking it one step at a time. It's crazy because the world is so big. The world is so beautiful. There's so much to see out there. And again, for the past few months, that feeling inside of me, that voice telling me that inside of me was like growing stronger and louder and just telling me it's time to go. There's a world waiting for you. And I have the privilege of having a job that allows me to work from anywhere in the world, right? So I said, what am I waiting for? I have to do this now. So I did it. Right now, as I'm filming this video, I am in Latin America. I am in Santa Cruz de la Sierra in Bolivia, where my parents are from. And in the next few months, in the next 3 years, really, I will be just traveling all over. Of course, I will be taking you on this journey with me, obviously. You're going to see here on Alexandra TV that we're going to be posting videos where, from the world, really. My new studio is the world. You're going to see also in the next few months a lot of videos from the penthouse, from my penthouse, because we filmed already in advance a lot of videos. But I'm very excited about this journey. And I feel like there's one thing about this video, and I hope that what this video will do is that I hope you take this as a sign to do whatever it is that you feel like doing. You see, my biggest fear is to arrive at like my 80 years old, 90 years old and have regrets. I want to live a life with no regrets. As I look back on my 20s and even in my teenage years, I feel like I lived fully. Sometimes I read my old diaries of when I was 16, 17, 18, and I'm like, you have lived. The things I've done, the places I've seen, the experiences I've had, I've live, you know, at 18, leaving my mom's house and then starting my business at 20. And when I was a teenager, the things that I did as a teenager. And I want to continue my life like that. You know, I want to continue living a life of no regrets and of taking risks. And at the end of the day, you also have to know that with that comes a lot of sacrifice. With that comes a lot of hard choices. I had to leave behind my entire life, my friends, family in Montreal, love also. You know, there was a lot of difficult decisions, but I know deep down inside of me that it was maktub, it was written, it was what was supposed to happen in my life right now. So I'm very, very, very excited to take you on this journey with me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will be posting a lot of different, you know, places where I am, the food that I'm eating, I love food. And I will continue, of course, here on AlexandraTV. We will start posting every single week new episodes. So let's see the world together. Let's see what the world has to offer us, really. And I'm excited to perhaps meet you one day. You know, I'm going to be everywhere. So who knows, we'll meet in person. Let me know in the comments, actually, where you are. I would love to read that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.